Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. With our Poison type team. Things that happen while leveling up to 21. We got Sludge on Koffing. Awesome. I think we got Poison Tail during the stream. We got Nightshade on Spinarak, which I think we also got during the stream. Confusion on Venonat. Pin Missile on a Qwilfish. We're going to be going into this fight against Misty. I'm going to start off here with Spinarak. And in we go. We'll see how this goes. We should see an evolution today. We will see Spinarak evolve into Ariados at level 22. Exciting. Apart from that, it's in we go. Let's see if we can get a poison. Some decent damage. Nice. That was fast too. I probably will be getting a phone call at some point from my mother during this stream, so I will be taking that at some point. But we'll keep going whenever that while that happens. Poison takes it out. Good job, Spinarak. Alright, Starmie. Let's go to Seviper. Now again, we'd like to get a poison. We also could use Bite. We are super effective with Bite. Poison does have a good chance to... Poison Tail has a good chance to poison, though. And crit, I believe. Deal 23. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know what we were worried about. Easy peasy. Alright, we get Water Pulse, and we'll teach that to Qwilfish. In place of Water Gun. Alright, let's go heal. And GTFO. Let Koffing beat up on this Rocket's Machop that it starts with. It's always nice whenever we things go a lot smoother than what we thought they were going to, and you plan for like the worst case scenario, and then the game's just like, oh no, you're fine. Okay, I guess I'm fine. Let's swap Sludge up. That's some damage. Good job, Koffing. Drowsy. Now, Drowsy, we'd like to go to Venonat. This is our first special defense EV that we get. So that's nice. Let's poison it. And then Thief. Alright, we go to sleep. So 1 turn of mandatory sleep. Sleep turn number 2. Confusion is a good choice to using its Venonat. but it would have been fine if it wasn't for the confusion. Alright, we get Dig, which we will also teach. We can teach it to Seviper or Spinarak, and I think we're going to teach it to Seviper. In place of Wrap. Alright, let's go heal Venonat back up. And then make our way down to Vermilion. Alright, so we will be taking on these trainers on the way to Vermilion this time. I know we skipped them with the last team, but that's because we were going to over-level otherwise. So we'll do as we normally do. We'll take on these trainers. We get to Vermilion. We take on the trainers on the SSN. And then we will take on the trainers in Surge's Gym, see what we're at, and then do the trainers east of Vermilion until we get up to 24. That's the plan, at least. Bump. Nightshade. Do it again. Let's let Seviper beat up on this Caterpie. Success. Continue to beat up on some pokes here. Feels like I have to burp, but again, like, remember, I'm recovering from abdominal surgery from gallbladder removal, so it always is a strain to push on those walls. Let's let Koffing beat up on the Squirtle. Sludge! Alright, let's swap Spinarak back up. Always got to be careful using Spinarak against these normal types, because we can't Nightshade normal Pokemon, sadly. Excellent. Let's go to Seviper for the Pikachu. use our brand new dig attack. We have the potential to shed it off if we use it in a future fight. Alright, Venonat wants to take on this Butterfree. Let's start off by poisoning it. Can we also supersonic it? No. And we get stunned. There we go. Very similar moveset we have here between our two Pokemon. At least the poison's doing work. It'd be nice if he hit himself once. A second. All right, phone call done. And we got our evolution. Spinarak has evolved into Ariados with its nice blue color. Hi, Broxus. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. And yeah, we got Ariados here. It has a okay boost to stats. It's not amazing. Ariados is not an amazing Pokemon. The grinding is good. Thanks for asking. So what do we know about Ariados? Ariados is known as the long leg Pokemon. Stands 3 feet 7 inches tall, or 1.1 meters, and weighs 73.9 pounds, or 33.5 kilograms. It's a heavy spider. Ariados is a red arachnid Pokemon that resembles a spider. It has purple eyes, a pair of white mandibles, and a white horn on its forehead. Around its abdomen are 2 black stripes, and there are 2 black spots and a yellow spinneret on its rear. The spots and spinneret together form a pattern similar to a face. Just got back from work and wanted to relax a bit, stumble across the stream. Yeah, we are very chill playing Pokemon. We do these type challenges, and we're just chilling, working through the games. Ariados can produce a thread from both its spinneret and its mouth, and it has 4 yellow legs with 2 purple bands on each. On its back are yellow structures similar to legs with a single purple stripe around each. Its feet are tipped with tiny hooks that allow it to climb ceilings and vertical walls. As you can see, the purple stripes are blue on the shiny version. Ariados makes his nest in the depths of temperate and tropical forests and leaves after dark to hunt prey. Ariados never rests in a specific place while hunting. While Ariados wanders in search of prey, it spins a single thread from its rear that leads back to its nest. When prey is captured, it is wrapped in thread and then attacked by fangs. Ariados then drinks the victim's bodily fluids at leisure. Sometimes it will instead release prey with only a single thread attached. The thread is then followed to both the caught prey and its friends. Ariados and its pre-evolved form Spinarak are the only known Pokemon that are capable of learning Toxic Thread, which is not in this gen. Prior to Generation 5, Spider Web was its signature move. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information, Fire Red says a single strand of special string is endlessly spun out of its rear. The string leads back to its nest, and Leaf Green says it spins string not only from its rear, but also from its mouth. It's hard to tell which end is which. And that is our Pokemon information on Ariados. I've been streaming since 2018, Roxas. Alright, we want to go into this room next. Let's take on this Pidgey. I got a great presence, honestly. Okay, Broxus, by the way, I have a feeling, I think I know where you're heading with this. If you are trying to sell me anything, I'm not buying. No, I'm not interested in any overlays, badges, emotes. I am not interested in buying anything. You come in and watch Pokemon and chat. Don't try to sell me stuff. Okay, well, it's cool if you want to just, come in and chat and stuff. There's a lot of people that come in and they start with all these compliments and everything, and it's like, have you ever thought about buying this? So I'm just not interested in that. But I think a big reason that a lot of people haven't come across the channel is I'm a very low-key streamer. We just do this as a hobby. This is not a life or anything. We just stream for fun, shorter streams, so people can watch it very episodically. What are my streaming goals? No, I don't have any streaming goals. I stream to have fun and stream. Chat with the few people that like to come in and chat while I'm streaming. I got a handful of regulars, and so we just keep constant with them. Let's swap up Koffing. Excuse me. Secret Power. Double kick for a little damage. I am not interested. I like what I do. I like the setup that I have. I'm not looking to make it big. I stream for fun. Let's heal up. I don't want to know what you have to say if you're going to try to coach me on how to be a big streamer. I'm not interested. Okay. Broxus, this is the last time I'm going to tell you I'm not interested. If you post anything else related to add a Discord, other people can get you viewers, I'm going to ban you. Hit yourself. Nope. Nice. Star you coming out. Let's go to Qwilfish. Nice. Good poison from the poison point. Excellent. Let's go to Koffing for the shelter. And then we'll swap Koffing up to take on this Machop. Oh, and I need to update my title. So our next evolution will be Venonat into Venomoth at level 31. Another Tentacool here. We can't get poisoned from the poison sting, so easy peasy there. Staryu will go to Qwilfish. Hardened a couple times, so we'll just water pulse it. Alright, we'll get Qwilfish and Venonat in all these horsies to get more special attack on both of them. Excellent. Seemed that guy left after I got onto him again. It's really annoying, people hopping into streams like that. Want to be a big streamer? We can get you to join a community where we can get you 5 billion views. Dick. Alright, another horsey. Shelter goes to Koffing. Very nice. And then the tentacle goes to Venonat. Gets rid of everybody down here. There's another item in here. Let's heal up in our room as we go by. Get a bunch of berries. Up to the deck we go. It's always really quick in between Misty and Lieutenant Surge. Doesn't take us a lot of time to get through these fights. Damage. We'll let Venonat take on the Tentacool. And I think it holds off until we get to our rival. Oh, there's one more tentacle we fight. Another 2 damage from a low kick. Shelter will go to Qwilfish. Very nice. Swap Seviper up. Guess we'll look at fish. Let Koffing take on this Goldeen. And then we'll go to Venonat for the Tentacool. Very nice. We'll just keep Seviper up for right now. Static again. Let's do this next fight and then we'll go heal before we take our rival on. Nice. Dum-dum-dum. We'll go to Qwilfish here. Throw a Water Pulse on that Ponyta. Alright, let's go heal. Let's swap up Seviper. Alright, rival fight time. Good damage. OP Sand Attack, of course. Let's go to Venonat, and then we'll swap to Qwilfish. Very nice. Eradicate, let's go to Ariados. Some decent damage with these poison stings, all things considered. It's not the strongest attack. Aha! You missed! Alright, and then we're going to go to Venonat here for the Ivysaur. Let's Supersonic it. See if it actually will hit itself once or twice. Nope, just going to put us to sleep. Do I have an awakening? No. See, Leech Seed is not good. We're going to swap to Qwilfish here, and then we're going to swap back to Venonat. can hit yourself in confusion. It is allowed. It is not just a player-only effect. Son of a biscuit. There it goes. The bigger issue was going to be the leech seed. Alright, let's teach cut before I forget. There it goes. Do I have... How many Pokeballs do I have? None. Let's go try to catch a Meowth really quick. Remember, we are catching Pokemon to get the item finder. We need to have 30 Pokemon in our decks to get the item finder. And we want those so we can get the item finder so we can get 2 leftovers. We're currently at 24, and we will get 2 from evolutions, which is 26. So we need to catch 4 more Pokemon, and we can get 2 from trade. So we need to catch 2 more Pokemon. Beat up on a trainer here. Oh, we didn't get static, so that's good. Alright, that's 1 to 24. Actually. Very nice. Well, you weren't supposed to level up from that. So he's gonna get a little more experience. Maybe. Maybe not. Oof. Alright, swap Ariados up. Take on these last 2 Pikachus. Or just, well, sorry, 1 Pikachu. Missed. Best paralysis in the lands, the AIs. And evasion moves. I mean, it's just ridiculous how effective their status effects and their evasion is compared to ours. We confused our rival's Ivysaur twice, and it didn't hit itself once. 2 more fights and we'll be good. Nice. Alright, so we'll let Koffing start this fight. Double kicks for 2 damage. 1 damage apiece. Ariados for Nidorino, and this should get Ariados up to 24. Let's try to catch us a Drowsy really quick. Gotta find one first. Nice. Alright, now let's try to catch ourselves a Diglett. That should do it for our Kanto decks. I was gonna say it's like 4 more. Yeah, we get 2 from trades. We get 2 evolutions. That'll get us up to 30. Alright, so it is time to go beat up on Lieutenant Surge. Let's... I have what, 1 cherry berry? Let's give you the cherry berry. Excellent. Alright, well, let's Nightshade. One down. Pikachu's coming out next. I'd like Qwilfish to take it down. I don't know if it's going to be able to. We'll give it a try. Okay, color me impressed. Seviper comes out for the Raichu. Easy. Wasn't worried. Can anybody learn Shockwave? Qwilfish and Koffing can. We'll teach it to Koffing in place of Self-Destruct. Not like we're going to use that at all. Gives it a little funny coverage. Alright, I did get my bike voucher while I was talking to my mother. Yes, I did. Alright, we need to deposit a couple Pokemon for just a little bit. I need my Spearow and my Abra. Alright, this gets us a Farfetch'd into our Pokedex. Buy some repels. Still possible for us to get attacked by the super high level Duck Trio in here. They are very rare. Alright, let's trade Abra for this Mr. Mime. And then let's go get Flash and the items down here. There is a move deleter, isn't there? Some fuchsia. Good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to teach it to. Well. Mr. Mime knows Flash. Get back through Diglett's tunnel. Let's get our team back. Excellent. Alright, well this is where we're going to end our episode for today. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode. We will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, see you all next time.